Well, summer games are in full swing, and you can catch all the action at a new Olympic-themed Parisian pop-up bar. The Skylight in Paris experience is pure gold and happening now at the factory at Franklin. Joining us right now are Bill and Kristen. Welcome in, friends.
Thank you so much for having us.
Oh, happy that you are here. Look at this. How could you not be? The factory is such an iconic place. Explain how this all kind of came together.
Sure. So I've been at the factory now for about 5 months, and really we're kind of exiting that construction phase more into what is the factory at Franklin, right? And it means so much to a lot of people, not only in Williamson County, but certainly throughout the region. And we wanted to do something fun to celebrate not only the Olympics and the athletes, but do a little bit of a fun twist with that as well. And so we thought a Parisian courtyard bistro style, which obviously the Olympics are in Paris this year, would be a lot of fun. And already it's been a home run at the factory.
We're looking at photos right now of the pop-up. So Kristen, what can people expect when they go there? I think I see the Eiffel Tower.
Absolutely. We definitely have decor set up, so like Bill said, you feel like you're in a courtyard in Paris. And with that, we partnered at the Skylight Bar to do some Parisian cocktails. We'll have your traditional French 75s and what you saw a picture of, Royale. And then we did a fun little twist in honor of Simone Biles. So we have a Biles brunch martini.
Oh, I love it. Go Simone Biles, very good. You are going all out. In terms of helping the community, there's a give back element that I just cannot get enough of. Please explain. And it ties into this like Parisian little tradition, I should say.
Absolutely. So, and I'm of course going to mess up the pronunciation, but the Pont des Arts, the famous bridge, the Love Locks bridge is very famous in Paris, and you put a lock on the bridge and then you throw away the key into the river, into the Seine River. We're doing our own version of that, and all proceeds for all locks sold at the factory at Franklin, whether at our crepe stand or at the bar, at Skylight Bar, will go directly to the Special Olympics of Middle Tennessee, which really that's kind of everything that we want to be able to do. We want to do fun things at the factory. We want to be community involved, but we certainly want to be able to give back as well. So it's a really win-win win for all parties involved.
So true, so true. Okay, so those locks, do people get to take them home?
We encourage them to actually put them. We have a gate kind of mimicking the Arc de Triomphe in Paris, right there at the kind of main entry into town. So we encourage people to do that, but we also have arts and craft supplies to be able to kind of paint them and kind of make it their own. So if they don't want to put it on the bridge and they want to take it home with them, that's certainly encouraged as well. It also goes to a good cause.
It's all for the good cause. That's the whole message behind this. Okay, Bill, I've got to ask you, so
Sure.
Let's say we're at the factory at Franklin, we came for the pop-up experience, there's so much more shopping to do, including back to school. Where else can we shop?
Absolutely. So we have boutiques and retail that are popping up almost every week. You know, really, this is kind of that phase 2, phase 3. If you haven't been at the factory at Franklin in a couple years, and we hear this daily, right? Oh, I've been there 5 years ago or 10 years ago. It's night and day, the difference. And, you know, we're so proud of our group with Holiday Properties that has really put time, effort into it. Edley's is now open. Otaku Ramen, those are some of our fun. Sapphire, which is the Morales group that owns Acme Feed and Seed, they're coming back. Etch is coming there as well.
Nice.
And then we have Little Cottage, which is a children's boutique store that just reopened. It's coming back to the factory that just opened last week as well. So I don't want to make any of our other tenants upset because we have over 50 tenants that are very proud to be at the factory, but more and more are coming, and we're just very excited about the growth.
Okay, growth, but it has such an amazing history, the building itself. For those who don't know, explain.
Sure. So it was built in 1904. It's gone through several iterations between Dorch Oven, Stoveworks, Factory. The longest was Jameson Bedding. And really, that's kind of our through line. We actually have a full-time historian that's at the factory that we do history tours there as well, because we want to be able to be storytellers, right? My background is in hotels and really kind of activating the space, and that's what we're trying to do at the factory as well.
Okay, really quick, there's going to be games as well as these fabulous bevies. Do we need to make a reservation, Kristen?
Not at all. We're definitely first come, first serve. Enjoy the space, open to the public at all times.
Okay, very good.
May we join you?
Yes, absolutely.
Great.
Cheers,
Cheers.
everyone.
Cheers.
Thank you so much. And remember, they have fabulous parking there as well.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Everyone, Cheer on the USA at the Skylight Bar in the heart of the factory at Franklin. Check them out at theskylight.com. We're local on 2 right after this.